Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. Welcome again to the Practical English Brand. This is Rahimi. Today in this video I'm going to be teaching you adverb. What adverb is and how we use adverb in sentences. But before explaining adverb, I have a piece of advice for you if you are an English learner. Whenever you learn a new word, try to find out what the function of that word is, according to grammar, according to parts of speech. And the reason I'm saying this, because it's important for you. If you don't know the function of a word, you cannot use that word correctly in your sentences. For example, you see a new word, and you know what the meaning of that word is in your own language. But if you do not know what the function of that word is, according to English grammar, you may not be able to use it correctly. For example, if it's a verb, find out what kind of verb that is. Is it a regular verb or irregular verb? So now, if it's irregular verb, try to learn the second and the third form of that verb. And if you don't, you won't be able to use it in your sentences correctly. If you don't know the third form of a verb, you cannot use that verb in perfect tenses. If you know the second form of a verb, you cannot use it in, simple past tense. And also find out whether it is transitive or intransitive. Now, if it's transitive, it can take the object directly. If it's intransitive, it doesn't need the object. You can use it without object, or if there is object, there should be a preposition before that. So now, if you know that it's transitive or intransitive, you can use it correctly in your sentence. And the same thing, if it's a noun, what kind of noun that is? Does it function as a singular subject in sentences, or as a, plural subject, for example, okay? Or if it's a pronoun, find out what kind of pronoun that is. It's subject pronoun or object pronoun or possessive, pronoun or reflexive pronoun or indefinite pronoun. So if you know the function of each word that you learn, you can use that word correctly in your sentences. And when you are sure that you use your words correctly, it gives you a lot of confidence. And confidence makes your English fluent. Then you are not worried about your sentences, okay? When you say something in English, you can say it with a lot of confidence, okay? So you're sure about what you're saying is correct. And the same thing, if it's adjective, what type of adjective that is, for example. If it's an adverb, what kind of adverb that is, okay? Just the word that you're trying, or the vocabulary that you're trying to learn or memorize or practice, try to learn the function of each word. Try to learn how that word functions in a sentence. So this way, you can improve your fluency, and you can have a lot of accuracy. You can speak English correctly, and that gives you the confidence to speak it fluently as well. So I hope you will follow my advice. But now look at these examples. So what is an adverb? A word which is used to describe or modify a verb, usually, action, an adjective or another adverb. So whenever you see a word that says something about an action, okay, that how something is done, or how often something is done, for example, okay, so you should know that is an adverb. So there are different types of adverb, but inshallah, I'm going to have a separate video about the types of adverb. And here is just the introduction and how to use adverb in our sentences, and how to recognize, whether that word is an adverb or an adjective, or what it is in a sentence. So that's, my main point by recording this video. So what I was saying over here, I want you to look at these examples. A word which describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb is called adverb, okay? So in our first sentence, he studies hard in order to improve his English. He studies hard. So this is an action. This is a verb, okay? And now the question is that how does he study? He studies hard. So the word hard is an adverb because it tells us something about this action, that in which manner this action is done. Okay, so it is adverb of manner. In the lot of adverbs of manner, he studies hard, he studies constantly, he studies, for example, a lot. So these are all adverbs. Okay, whatever word describes this verb is an adverb. And look at the second example. He is a very intelligent student. He is a very intelligent student. Now we have an adjective over here, intelligent. And obviously this adjective, describes this noun in our sentence. What kind of student is he? That's the question. He's an intelligent student. But how much intelligent, right? So now the question is about the adjective. And very is an adverb because it describes or it modifies or tells us something about this adjective. If you just say he's an intelligent student, it's okay. But how much intelligent? He's very intelligent. He's extremely intelligent. Okay. He's so intelligent. So all of these words, so, extremely, very, function as adverbs. Why? Because they modify, the adjective. And finally, as I said in its definition, that it can also modify another adverb. An adverb can modify another adverb as well. So he ran too fast to catch the ball. He ran too fast to catch the ball. So here, ran, I mean, this is an action. It's a verb which shows the action of the subject. And now fast is an adverb. Why? Because it describes this action. I mean, he ran fast to catch the ball. If you remove, I mean, this word, again, the sentence is correct. But now this fast describes the action, okay? How did he run? He ran fast, okay? Adverb of manner, again. But now, how much fast, okay? So here the word to is an adverb and it describes another adverb. It tells us something about the degree of the other adverb. Fast, but too fast, very fast, so fast, okay? So in the third example, one adverb, to, describes or modifies another adverb, fast. And that adverb fast modifies this action, running. So I hope from this short video, in these three examples, you got an idea what an adverb is and how it functions in sentences. And don't forget that in the future, inshallah, I will have more useful and informative videos about the types of all parts of speech. Like first, I'm gonna be finishing, recording the introduction and the, explanation and the usages of parts of speech, all of them, like the 9 parts of speech. And then, inshallah, after I'm done with that, I'll be explaining, the types of each part of speech in my videos and how each type of, part of speech functions in a sentence and how the different types of parts of speech are used, in sentences. So have a great time. This much is enough for now and see you later. Bye-bye for now.